Islam Dwayne by Phil Bay. I'm at Whole Foods. It is in Annapolis, Maryland. Around the Arrington-Bey. It is March the 21st, 2019. Right now I'm feeling well. When I walked in, I started to hear people say paid or something like that. Not very often. Just a few. It's not. I don't think it's the average. I think it's just the same group that come in and say these things or are around. I'm not sure who they are. But some, at Whole Foods, women, children, they're shopping, trying to get food for their families. But I did start to feel like a dull, sharp pain around my abdomen. So not sharp, but just like pressure. And right now, I'm shining my light. I posted the information about what I experienced, and speaking about, I spoke also about the difference between the Navy and the Army, those who, in reference to President Abraham Lincoln on my Twitter, because as Moorish Americans, we are taught to respect the Navy and the Army, but I'm pretty sure President Abraham Lincoln was referring to, and Prophet Noble Joe Ali, those who uphold and respect the Constitution of 1787 and all its amendments and the divine laws of liberty and freedom. All right, so I'm pretty sure as Moorish Americans, when we are told and encouraged to respect the Navy, the Army, the Air Force, that's who they're referring to. I'm not saying this is happening, but not those that maybe pray or stalk women or use the science of telepathy to cause harm, or if a woman don't want to have anything to do with them, implement a form of breeding with unclean spirits. I don't think Prophet Noble Joe Ali was in other nations who do respect their military force was thinking that if they tell their citizens that are true citizens to respect and the military. I don't think they're referring to those that behave like animals. So I always say, if I notice odd behavior from those that are from the Navy, the Army, and the Air Force here in this landmass in the public, imagine what happened overseas when we couldn't see. So because here, I know for me, in the South, that was one of the things we did, is definitely, we saw the movies, we read the documents, we were in history, we read about the different wars, World War I, World War II, the Vietnam War. So we saw how the military was, or those that fought in these wars came back to the country and the things they experienced. So I know I did. Okay, so for us, I know for me, I could just speak to me. We were definitely taught and encouraged before I started reclaiming my nationality as a Moorish American, and took the and was naturalized to uphold the Constitution and all its amendments, proclamations of Abraham Lincoln 13th Amendment. It was already embedded in me to respect this military, but definitely not those that behave like savages. That is a disgrace. It's dishonorable. It's a disgrace. So that's what I would say. But and I would imagine if I was other nations, I would be like, you got to be kidding me. So those are my thoughts right now. So right now, I am at Whole Foods, and I just brought, I was gonna make tortillas, and I'm using cheddar, almond cheese, not regular cheese, because that made me sick. Okay, kale, orange juice. Especially other nations that know that this land was built on divine laws of freedom. Can you imagine what they're thinking? Okay. All right. Let's see what else I'm making. Let's see. So I brought chopped spinach, whole wheat, and I also brought peppers. I'm gonna stop and eat veggie nuggets before I head back. It's raining outside, so I'm gonna stop and eat these veggie nuggets, and then I'm gonna head back. We're probably gonna have tortillas, or that's what Imani's gonna have. After I eat this, I'm probably gonna be full. I just also picked up a bag of healthy chips, and that'll be it for me. But Imani might want something else. What I do is try to buy small. The veggie meat really lasts a long time, and it's a good thing. These veggie nuggets are on sale, so that's a good thing too. So anyways, March 21st, 2019, as I started to give testimony about the military, the pain stopped in my abdomen. I'm not saying that this is what happened or accusing, but I'm just giving testimony. Because like I always state, or try to, I know as Moorish Americans, we are taught to respect, and we are encouraged to honor, because they're supposed to be protectorates, especially as we reclaim our actual freedom. We are not supposed to see them as enemies of the Constitution, of divine laws of freedom. We are not supposed to look at them as that. So anyway, I'll talk to you later. Dwayne, bye for me. I'm going to sit down and eat. And I'm at the restaurant now. Islam.